Hi guys, it's Rebecca. Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. Today's video is going to be my March and April empties. I do these every other month, so I have empties for 2 months. I'm sorry if the lighting is a little bit dark, but at the time that I'm filming, we're going through another desert storm day, so it's kind of like brown and dark outside. It is what it is. Hopefully it's not too bad for you guys, but as always, I'm going to start with my non-project pan makeup empties before I get to the other stuff. So I did use up two lip products. One being the e.l.f. like lip crayon stick in the color Tea Rose. I was not a fan of this one very much. That's it. It doesn't roll up anymore. I used it all up. This was kind of too cool a tone for me. So I did have to put some other products over it. But other than that, yeah, that was it. I'm glad that I got it done. I had purchased this many years ago on recommendation from, oh my gosh, she no longer makes videos. I'm blanking out on her name. If I remember, I'll put it down here. But I got it because of her, and she's way lighter, has a complexion lighter than me. So that was a bad move on my part. Then I used up this dual-ended product from Tarte. This is the Lip Sculpture lipstick and lip gloss from Tarte. The lip gloss, as you guys can see, it's all done. I didn't remove the stopper, but I was not a fan of this one, if I'm completely honest. That's why I didn't remove the stopper. So whatever the brush could see, the brush is completely dry. Like I cannot get anything from here. It's completely dry. The wand doesn't really reach down here, although if I put it up against the light, like I can see through the product that's in here. And of course it's too close to the angle here, so I can't like really scoop it out. And then the other side was the lipstick. This was super thin and oily almost. I didn't like it. At the end I had a little bit of a little nubbin there, and eventually it fell out, and so I couldn't like put it back in here so I can finish it. As you guys can see, it's like hollow on the inside, and yeah, didn't like either one of those products. Wouldn't care to get them in the full size if they were available. Then I have another lip product. I forgot about this guy. This is the Laneige lip sleeping mask. I really enjoyed this one. I would consider getting this one in the full size. I see them at Marshall's all the time, the blue one and the green one and this one. And then around the holidays, they always have like the set, like a gift set. So I would maybe buy that in the future, but in the meantime, I wouldn't, just because I have other lip balms that I like. And I will, once I get through some of them, I tend to go through about 8 or 9 lip balms every year. So anyway, all I'm trying to say is that I would repurchase, just not at this moment. Then I have one loose face powder. This is a little deluxe size sample from Hourglass, the translucent setting veil powder. And I did remove the little sifter here, and I wiped it out as clean as I could. I love this powder. I think it's great. I think it's worth the price. I would definitely consider buying this in the full size. Currently, I'm using a full size from Too Faced, the Ethereal Born This Way, I think that's what it's called. So yeah. Then I have a ton of eyelash products. The first one being the Lash Grande Enhancing Lash Serum. I didn't care for this. It didn't do anything that I can recall, and it stung my eyelid very badly. So I used it for a month and then I called it quits. There's probably still more product in here, but I was like, it's been 30 days. I can get away with not using it anymore. And then I have 4 mascaras, 2 that I didn't care for. First one being from Ilia. This is a Limitless Lash Mascara. I didn't care for this one. Rubber wand. It's like curved on one side and then straight on the other side. Didn't care for it. Then I have a little deluxe size sample from Polite Society. Is that what it's called? This one was like, the formula was super dry, and I feel like it was dry to begin with. Usually it takes a couple of uses before it warms up or whatever, but no. Another rubber bristle wand. Didn't care for it. And then I have the two that I really enjoyed. The Lash Idol from Lancome. Really enjoyed this mascara. I'm currently using another little sample. This one is a curved brush. And I feel like it did a really good job. I used this for like, I don't know, like almost 2 months, this little sample. Really, really enjoyed it. And then another one that I used almost the whole 2 months was the Pat McGrath Labs Fetish Eyes Mascara. Really enjoyed this one. Never tried anything from Pat McGrath. But this one even smells funky now. I used it for so long, but yeah, it looks like it might have some there, but it was super clumpy, and I noticed it started flaking on me. I would see it here on my lower lash, on my under eyes, and then when I wore glasses, you could see like the little speck of mascara on the glasses. So I would consider buying this one in the full size if it was on sale, extra points or whatever. I would consider getting this one. And I used up 2 little deluxe size samples of the All Nighter setting spray from Urban Decay. This is the regular All Nighter setting spray, and this is the All Nighter Hyaluronic Acid Watermelon Fruit Extract All Nighter. They both worked fine. I enjoyed both of them. You guys know I always repurchase the All Nighter setting spray. And then let's get into the bag of stuff that I have here. I feel like I don't have a lot, but we'll just go through it. The first thing that I have here is this huge bottle of the Batiste Dry Shampoo. This is the... No, I thought it was like a colored one, but no, it's a regular white one. I bought this at Marshall's for $10 on clearance. I always buy my dry shampoos at Marshall's just because they're always on clearance. You can have like this regular bottle with a regular sticker, and then next to it is the exact same bottle with a clearance sticker on it. So I always get the ones with the clearance sticker. So that's this one. Then, oh my gosh, this product, you guys, I hated the Neutrogena Makeup Melting Micellar Cleansing Jelly. I hated this. This was torturous for me to use. There were days where I would just use a makeup wipe instead of this, just because I didn't want to deal with using this one. This one, it's kind of like a Pond's cold cream, which I didn't know because it said cleansing jelly. When you think of a jelly, when you hear the word jelly, to me, I think of like a jelly consistency, not a lotion cream like the Pond's cold cream is. But that's what this is. It pumps out white cream, and then you're supposed to put it on your face, and then on your dry face you rub it all over, and then you rinse your face, and it's supposed to rinse everything off. But it left my eyes, I was looking like a raccoon. I had to use one of those sponges. Are they called cognac sponges? The ones, they're super thin, and then once you wet them, they expand. I ended up having to like rub my eyes with when I was using this, because it wouldn't come, my eye makeup wouldn't come off. And I wasn't even using really waterproof mascara because I was just using all those little mascara samples that I was using. You guys know I like my waterproof mascara, so I don't know how this would work with waterproof mascara, but this was terrible. At the end, I ended up having to use because after a while, like the sponge is really rough on your eyes, and this is a very delicate area. So I ended up using a makeup brush, like a cleansing brush that's really soft, just to help remove everything. But yeah, didn't like this, do not recommend. I bought it just because I wanted to experience a new makeup remover product. That is just not it. Then I have this Equate Feminine Wash. I like to have these. I use them every now and then. I don't use them every day, just because I know they're not very good for you. But I like to have one of these when I feel like I really do need it. Then I have some skincare. I used up the Sephora AHA PHA 6% Glow Peel Pads. You guys have seen these in my channel before. I really enjoy them. I use them all up. I'm currently using some wipes from Elemis. Really enjoying those. So I do have backups of this one though, just because they're a little bit cheaper. Then I have do I go in order? Who cares? I have the Bath & Body Works Apple No. 1 Cleanse Body Wash. I got these, I think last year during the like the winter semi-annual sale, I think. I don't remember, but I was kind of disappointed. I mean, it smells nice, but it's not the country apple scent that I have loved for many years. I wish they would bring it back. I don't know why they got rid of it. It was just a popular scent. This is nice, but after a while, like I got overwhelmed with this scent. I just felt like it was too much. It's too strong. I never felt that way with country apple. I hope they bring it back, because country apple is one of the best scents that they have ever made. Then I used up a bottle of the aromatherapy eucalyptus stress relief spearmint lotion. I love this thing. I think this is great. Oh, I could just eat this. I love how it smells. I'm going to save the bottle because if you guys remember my previous empties, I said that I had some like, oh my gosh, what is it called? From Nivea. It's like an in-shower body lotion, and then you dry out, and I said that the packaging had changed and it was really hard plastic and it was hard to squeeze, and one of you guys told me to use a pump bottle, like pour it into a pump bottle, and that way it's easier for you to pump it. And I was like, genius. So I'm gonna be rinsing this out. It has a little bit of lotion still there that I couldn't get out, but I'm gonna wash it, and then I'm gonna pour that other stuff in here, and then voila, I'll have my little nice dispenser that I can repurpose. Then I used up the Kate Somerville Wrinkle Warrior. This is a serum slash moisturizer. I use it as a serum. I do apply another moisturizer over it. I think this is great. I only buy it when it's on sale. This is, if I remember correctly, it goes for $98, but I always buy it during the 21 Days of Beauty, or it's always going on Sephora on sale for half off. So I do have a backup of this. I don't need to repurchase, but I love it. My skin loves it. I will continue to use it. Then I have like a couple of like hand lotion little things here. The first one is from Curel. This is the Ultra Healing Intensive Lotion for extra dry skin. It was really nice. Then I have two from Bath & Body Works. One is the Intense Moisture hand lotion, and the other one is the Aromatherapy hand lotion. Both worked really nice. I think I liked the Intense Moisture a little bit better. I felt like it was a little bit more hydrating, but they both did a nice job in keeping my hands nice and hydrated. And then I have this little L'Occitane nail and cuticle oil. This took me forever, you guys, to use up. It's kind of like a little brush that you can just apply, like squeeze it, and then the oil comes out, and then you put it on your nail. This was really nice. I didn't use it every day. I've had this for maybe about a year. I was kind of like using it all the time, and then I would forget about it for months, and then I'd remember to use it. So eventually, after I ran it out of all my hand lotions, I put this in my purse to make this like my hand lotion. So I would put it on my nails, and then the little extra oil that was left, I would bring it down to my fingers. So this was nice. I don't think I will be repurchasing, however, just because I am not consistent enough to use it, and to use it as a hand cream slash lotion slash oil. This is very expensive to just use for that, so I wouldn't repurchase. Random stuff, I used up a bottle of the Dial Antibacterial Refill hand soap. I really enjoy it. I do have another backup of this, but it smells nice. I kind of want to, the next time I get like a coupon from Bath & Body Works or something, I think I want to buy the ones from them, just because I miss those foam things. I think they're the best formula for foamy soaps. And then I have two sunscreens. I have a full size of the Peter Thomas Roth Vitamin D SPF 50. Really enjoyed this one. I loved it on my skin and on my hands. That's kind of mainly where I used it. And then the Glow Screen SPF 40 from Supergoop. I also like this one. This one gave me like a glowy look. So whenever I used this product, I wouldn't use my liquid highlighter that I tend to use underneath my foundation, just because I was going to be too glowy. But I would consider repurchasing this one in the full size. You guys, I have said it before, I love Supergoop. I think it's one of the best sunscreen brands that there is out there. Another body lotion. I didn't think this was a body lotion because it's like a different shape, but anyway, this is the Rare Beauty Fine Comfort Hydrating Body Lotion. what did I think of this? It worked fine. It's heavily fragranced. I don't mind the scent, it smells nice, but it was just a fine body lotion. I don't think I would repurchase this because I'm pretty sure this is gonna be expensive. Then I have a little deluxe size or sample size of the BioLosh Hydra Source for dry hair shampoo and conditioner. I obviously cut my hair and this was nice. My hair was way too damaged for this to make any kind of significant improvement on my hair, but it's nice. I like the BioLosh products. I think they smell nice, and I feel like my hair really adapts well to them. Then I have some skincare here. I used up, this is the Sephora Hyaluronic Acid All Day Hydrator. It was a really nice moisturizer. I liked it, but I don't think I like it enough to buy it again. Then I have, well, hold on, let me skip that. This is the Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench Hyaluronic Cloud Cream Hydrating Moisturizer. It was a fine moisturizer, nothing to write home about. This, however, the Glow Recipe Watermelon Niacinamide Dewdrops Serum. I love this. I already added it to my wish list at Sephora so that I can buy it once I use up some of my other serums that I currently have in my, I guess, yeah, in my back stock. But this was nice. Really, really enjoyed it. Then something I've used before, the Sephora 7% vitamin C and vitamin E. This is a super glow serum. This is really nice. I enjoyed it. I don't know if I have another one or this was my third bottle. I had 3 at one point. I don't remember if I have another one or if this was the third one, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. I have this Clean It Zero Ginseng Glow Nourishing Cleansing Balm. My gosh, this is tiny. I removed it. I mean, I used it all up, but I don't remember how I felt about this. So there you go. Didn't make a big impression enough that I can recall how I felt about this product. So I probably would never get it again. Then I have a little container here of hand sanitizer. This hospital right here from town, they had their like 110-year anniversary, and they had this side note, I have a packet here and it's dripping on my leg, and I was like, is my house leaking? It really threw me off. But anyway, this thing, it's a hand sanitizer. They were having their celebration for their 110th year anniversary, and they had like this little expo downtown, and you guys know me in samples. I go crazy about stuff, so I hit up all the booths, got as many pens and stuff that I got. I got a couple hand sanitizers, this being one of them. And it's nice. I like having these little ones that I can put like in the car for after the gym and stuff. I can just like spritz my hands. So let's talk about these before I continue to think that my roof is leaking. The first thing that is here that is leaking is this Grace and Stella Energizing Eye Masks. These were fine. I couldn't wear them very long because they kept slipping off my face. I had the same issue with the ones from Millie Bobby Brown, and I've just come to the realization that maybe I just can't put them on and go out and about. I just have to put them on and like lay back for about 20 minutes. Otherwise, these just slip down my face. So that's that. I have the Bare Minerals Skin Rescue Pure Glow Serum, 10% vitamin C and rainbow seaweed. I really enjoyed this one, you guys. I didn't do it, but I'm gonna add it to my favorites list just because I would like, along with the one from Glow Recipe, I would like to get this again in the full size. I really enjoyed that one. Then I have a hair mask here from Wella, the Fusion Hair Mask Intense Repair Mask. This was nice, but like I said, my hair was way too damaged to notice a significant difference. It did leave my hair very smooth and like not tangly and frizzy. So I guess it did do something. I have the Clinique All About Eyes Brightening Serum Concentrate, another product that I really enjoyed. I would consider buying this in the full size. The Dermalogica Multivitamin Power Recovery Cream, which is generic moisturizer. I wouldn't buy that in the full size. The Tatcha, the Silk Sunscreen. Oh my gosh, you guys, I loved this sunscreen. I thought it was great. I know it's probably going to be super expensive, but every now and then I like to buy expensive products to like treat myself. This would be one of them. I really enjoyed them. And last but not least, from Perricone MD, I have the High Potency Hyaluronic Intensive Hydrating Serum. This was just fine. I enjoyed the one from Bare Minerals a little bit better, so I would repurchase that one. So that's everything. And for household items, I do have one candle. It's the Bath & Body Works Champagne Toast. I got this for my birthday. If you guys remember, did I do a birthday haul? I think I did. But anyway, I finished burning it last month. I haven't burned anything this month because I don't have any. But yeah, I used it all up. It smells really nice. I might repurpose this container. I'm not sure yet. And then I had this in my guest bathroom, this little diffuser with a little bead. It reminded me of like a Bridgerton type decoration. But this was like pumpkin and honey or something like that. And it does have like product here, but I've had this in the bathroom for like, it's been like this for like a month. Like it no longer diffuses anything. So I figured it's okay to let this go. I will just have to put something else in that bathroom. But that's everything I have gone through in the last 2 months. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.